What is going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'll be breaking down some information that Charlie Intel has on their website about Call of Duty Ghosts. This is specifically going to be concerning multiplayer and the confirmed guns that are in Call of Duty Ghosts. The guns later on I'm going to discuss are not 100% confirmed for multiplayer, but they are there, and some of them might be, if not all of them will be, in multiplayer. So it's kind of interesting to see what's going to be in, what's been in past Call of Duties, and etc. So first off, we're going to take a look at their multiplayer information that they have on the multiplayer page. Obviously, as I said in my video yesterday, the multiplayer reveal will be sometime in mid-August. That is per Mark Rubin's tweet. But also, if you guys remember the freefall map, I actually posted a video on that as well. That is the first map that we have announced. It has dynamic elements where the building's falling consistently through the map. And that's actually their first bullet point, is that all multiplayer maps will have some kind of dynamic element. Now, they go on later to say that it could be earthquakes, flooding, player-driven actions, doors, explosive traps, etc. So I think any of these could be viable options. None of them seem too out there, so I think that could be a very possible happening in Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. They also said Call of Duty Ghosts will be supporting competitive multiplayer. I think that's great. I touched on it in my last video, and I really hope they continue to do that, because I love watching competitive Call of Duty. I know some of you might not, but overall it's going to help the game grow, and it's going to keep it fresh and new. So they also mentioned that dogs will be in multiplayer, whether or not that'll be a controllable dog kill streak, as I've heard a few commentators talk about, or just regular attack dogs that we're used to. We're not sure. They have not specified that. You can also lean in multiplayer, so if you didn't know, there's a new lean feature where you can lean around corners or sides of buildings and stuff like that. It's a pretty cool feature. It was around on PC for a while, but not in console yet, and it'll be the first time it's in console. They also have character customization, so fully from like your character's head to your helmet to your gear and stuff like that. Everything's there. And that's about all they have for the multiplayer. Let's move on to the guns that they have in their guns list. So first off is a 300 AAC Blackout Honey Badger. I highly doubt this will actually be called that. It might just be called the Honey Badger. It might just be called the 300 ACC, or AAC, I'm sorry. But I doubt it'll be called that full name, just because it's kind of a long name. So that is definitely going to be in COD Ghosts single player. Whether or not it'll be in multiplayer remains to be seen. The CZ805 Bren is also there. It looks a lot like a G36C, at least to me. I'm not a gun expert at all, but it looks a lot like that, so maybe it'll act in a similar way. The AK-47, everybody knows that, is also in single player. The ARX-160, this looks kind of like an ACR, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of decked out in the pictures they have on the website, and I'm going to link both pages of their website that I'm talking about in this video in the description, so if you guys want to look at the pictures and all that, you can. But it kind of looks like an ACR. The TAR-21 is also in the game. They have some high-res pictures there, and I mean, it just looks like a TAR-21. That was in Modern Warfare 2, and the MTAR is in Black Ops 2. So that'll be similar. The FAL, we don't know which FAL it is, but they actually do have a first-person view of the FAL from Call of Duty Ghosts, so you guys can take a look at that if you click the link in the description. They also have the APS Underwater Assault Rifle. This I don't really necessarily see making an interest in the multiplayer. It just doesn't really seem right to me, but it could happen. They also have the M4A1, the UMP, which is in past games, the Vector, which is also in past games, and then an unknown sniper rifle, which actually looks a lot like the L118A or L96 from either Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, whichever one you want to take from there. It looks a lot like that, so thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.